How do you fit 13 years of life? No, not life. Oh, I've been doing that wrong the whole time. How do you fit 13 years of school into just one video? I'm not sure, but I am gonna try. School was never really my thing. There wasn't much I liked about it. In fact, I was strongly opposed to it. It wasn't until I found my people. To my friends, I give endless thanks. You guys changed my perspective, you made me laugh, you helped me when I cried, and you introduced me to Star Wars, possibly one of the best things you could have done for me. If it weren't for you guys coming into my life, I wouldn't be half the person I am.
Riley and Kathy, you may be young, but you both have taught me so much. Promise me you will still call me when things get hard and you need a friend you can trust. It's sad to move on knowing I won't see you every day, but I'll come back to watch you grow into amazing young women. Sam, I know we butt heads a lot, but I truly value that you challenge me and make me a better person. I will miss our conversations in art class, your dances on the soccer field, and the long nights we spent working in the faculty lounge.
If time is the driver, tell me who is going to
Josie, you really are something else, and that is what I love most about you. Thank you for keeping life interesting, especially in calculus, and always putting up with my crazy ideas, and admittedly, complaining. I can't wait to go to the Backseat Lovers concert together this summer. It will be #goals. To the boys, thank you for taking a chance on me and showing me what it was like to not care what others think and just embrace all the weird parts of yourselves. You cultured me with Star Wars, and I will forever be grateful. It wasn't much more than a year ago that I thought the people wearing white armor were good and the people wearing black armor were bad. Embarrassing, I know. Some of my favorite high school memories were made alongside you guys and your contagious laughter. I hope our intense game nights don't come to an end as we all grow older. Tanner, you were the first of the boys to befriend me, and I am so glad you did. You're the type of person that would give the shirt off your back for someone else, and several times that selfless care of yours has been a lifeline for me. I will miss geeking out over band and Star Wars with you in class and avoiding doing our schoolwork. One last thing, if you do get into the blue band, please don't let it go to your head. Goodness knows trumpets have a big enough ego as is. Johnny, I'm sure you were not expecting a special thank you, but you deserve it and so much more. While you may be the quiet kid that likes to run to a lot of other people, I've enjoyed getting to know you as a great friend and a true man of God. Your words of wisdom have stuck with me and helped me get through some pretty tough times. Thank you for opening up to me and listening when I opened up to you. You are truly an unexpected friend, but I'm so grateful God put you in my path. I would also like to thank your family, Jason and Charity. I've said it before, and I will continue saying it until I can speak no longer. You guys truly showed me the light of Christ in a way I'd never seen before. Thank you for giving me the push I needed in my walk of faith.
Please don't cry. Don't let those tears roll down your face.
Amanda, I have too many words for you to know where to begin. First and foremost, thank you for being like a mom to me when I need someone to keep me in line. Your wisdom is far beyond your years. The words of hope and comfort you've shared with me are the reason I've made it this far. You're my role model despite being younger than me. Truly, you are more amazing than your humble heart will ever allow you to know. I will miss our gym class talks and our choir room laughs. I suppose I'll have to call you with all my crazy life updates while I'm at college. Getting to know you and growing in our faith together has been nothing short of beautiful. I hope our beautiful friendship lives on till we are gone. Even when you are hundreds of miles away at college, you'll always be my best friend.
You'll be glad.
To my family, we are so different it's shocking we have the same blood, but you guys will always be my number ones, my ride or dies. It might not always seem like it, but I value our differences. You all balance me and my strong-willed personality.
Just breathe.
Xander, you better not ever think that you're too cool to be friends with your sister, because you're my best friend, even if you don't know it. Thank you for keeping me young, for vibing to my music on the way to school, and for making me feel like I'm a good sister, even if at times I fall short. Don't give Mom too much trouble while I am gone. Help her out, and above all else, remind her that there's a light in everything, if she just slows down to look for it. You might have to help her find it at times, though. Make sure Dad knows you appreciate all he does for you. There isn't a second that he's not working, planning, or thinking about how to help make your life better. And of course, take care of the dogs. With Harley and I both out of the house, they'll be extra lonely, so give them a little extra attention for us. Harley, this is a big time for us both. You're moving away, and so am I. Just not as far. Please remember to call me every once in a while, and I'll do the same. Thank you for leading the way for me all throughout high school. I followed in your footsteps for quite some time, and while good things came out of that, I am grateful for the day you told me I should get my own life. That is some of the best advice I've ever received, and I took it to heart. I started living after that. You were just the push I needed. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but you're the greatest sister I could ever ask for. I know you're always there for me, and I hope you know I'm always there for you too. Dad, thank you for working so hard to build a life for me. I wish I could show you how much it means to me to have a dad that works so tirelessly to provide for me, but nothing I could do would amount to your sacrifice. Thank you for mediating arguments between Mom and I, and giving small words of wisdom when you know I needed them most. I don't say it nearly often enough, so I'll start making up for it now. I love you. Mom, you are my rock, partly because you're hard on me and difficult to move, but also because I know you're never going to leave me hanging when I need it most. I'm sorry we're both so stubborn, and it gets in the way of things sometimes, but I know it's all out of love. Every second since the moment you knew I was coming into this world, you have given your all to see me succeed. Thank you for that. Thank you for your patience when I am difficult, for your comfort when I am hurting, and for your unconditional love. I promise I will come home often and call even more often. I'm ready to move out, but I will always need my mother. When days are rough, and I know they will be, try to think of what I would tell you. Remember that you only lose time when you allow the world to hold you down. That as tempting as it is to fight fire with fire, a cool rain will always work better. And above all else, remember that you're not ever fighting your battles alone. Allow others to help you, and know that God has already won the battle for you.
Then you shall see. Bring blessings and offerings. Then you shall see.
I love you all, family and friends, with my everything. Lastly, I thank God and praise Him for the good and beautiful life He has given me. It is by His hand that I have all these amazing people and experiences. Every accomplishment of mine I credit to His great love and power. God, I thank you for being with me through it all, and I am excited to see your plans for me in these coming years. While it may be a big, scary, and uncertain at times step in my life, you remind me in Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." To wrap up my thank yous, I'd like to share a metaphor that a wise person once told me. We are all just puzzles made by the pieces others leave us with when they come into our lives. You've all given me the pieces it took to build me into the person I am now. Thank you for teaching me, for laughing with me, for crying with me, for getting lost with me, for loving me, and for making me who I am. Thank you for it all. I'll need you guys more than ever before as I enter this new season of my life, so don't think you've gotten rid of me yet.
There is a peace.
Reflecting on my years in high school, I am reminded of many long nights crying over math homework, but even more memories of joy and excitement with my friends in class, sports, and band. One memory in particular stands out to me. This year, I decided to help with musical crew rather than being on stage. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but I thought it wouldn't hurt to take a chance on. I was the sound engineer for the show. Sounds fancy, right? It was intimidating to have to learn the whole show and control everyone's mics, but I quickly learned and started having fun watching the show. By our first show night, I could perform the entirety of Footloose on my own. I'd seen the full show at least 10 times at that point. I fell in love with the music, the dancing, and the energy in this show, but most of all, the cast. I enjoyed talking to everybody while putting on their mics and waiting for what felt like years for everyone to turn their mics in at the end of the night. Until that point in the year, I was having a hard time remembering to have fun and enjoy my senior year, but I couldn't help but let loose and dance and sing along with the cast. The whole musical experience was one that completely changed my senior year, but dancing and singing, even getting to run up on stage for the last scene, would definitely take the cake. All things considered, the piece of advice I want to leave for not only those younger than me, but to any and all willing to listen, is to not let life pass you by. There are so many chances we miss because we are too scared, we don't think we can do it, we have too much going on, others think it's weird, whatever it might be that holds you back. I assure you, it's not worth missing what life has for you. Go on adventures, talk to the boy, dance in the rain, sing like nobody will hear. Choose your dream school, take a day off, and do what you love. You will never go wrong following your heart.
High school has offered me so much, from marching band, which will forever be my favorite time of year, to messing around in Kuiper's room. I will always cherish my time here and look back at it with a smile on my face. Now I know it's time for me to move on, and it may be scary, but I know my time at Keystone, the memories I've made, the activities I've participated in, and the people I've met have prepared me. Thank you all once more. Now let's graduate.